Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Socks Way Up Plays Minecraft. Today's episode, we're gonna start building an auto sorting storage room. You can see here, we're starting to clear out some of these old crops. We've built those new farms in recent episodes, so we don't need these ones anymore. We're gonna turn the side of the mountain into a cave that we store all of our items in, at least to start with. We'll expand this room later on. We get plenty going for now. Enjoy the rest of this little time lapse and we'll get this episode kicked off. Well, like the dum-dum that I am, we lost some footage, so we're gonna jump right into later on in the build. There's a little sneak peek of it. We'll show more of it later, but we got it all set up in here. Lost a ton of footage, like I said. Right now, we're working on getting a water stream sent from the wool farm all the way over to here, where we have our our sorting station. So there's a little peek of it, little entrance. It's inspired by Tango Tech. I do want to get that out there. We did not come up with that design ourselves. We just changed it a little bit. So we're heading into the wool farm now, back to the collection station that we want to, instead of collect them here, we're gonna wanna move all of these directly into the sorting station. And that's what we talked about when we made this episode. We're finally getting to it a couple episodes later. We've been on a break a little bit from making these, but we should be back to consistent Minecraft videos moving forward. But let's get this lined up. I need to go back here a few blocks. We might wanna light this up too while we're at it. Let's see, where are those? There they are. All right, so let's get back a couple more blocks. Believe it was, yeah, 21's where we want. So now let's drop down, 51, 21. Okay, couple more blocks, couple more, and we fall through, perfect. So that is where we want it to go up, back into the station. Oh man, this is coming together nice. I'm really digging it. Now we need to get some soul sand and put that there. So let's see, where did I put the soul sand? Not in here, not there, not here. Let's check over here. Well, we finally found it. So now it's time to get it in place, and we will start with some signs. So we'll put a sign there, sign here. We got our soul sand there. Now we need to go to the top and drop the water. Okay, so now we're gonna work our way to the top here and put the water down there, get our kelp. We can fly down to the bottom and just add kelp to this water source. Let's make sure it's not leaking. That's good. And then we take this all the way to the top. That'll turn all of those water sources. They'll turn them all into water sources once we get rid of the kelp, and they'll turn it into a bubble elevator, which will then send the items upstairs. And I just realized we shouldn't have done it right here. We got to go all the way up higher. Okay, so let's get some blocks. We'll block that in, and we'll probably, yeah, that was a silly mistake. Okay, so let's put the water here. We'll drop that down, and we gotta turn all those into water sources. So we'll do them one at a time. It'll be a pain, but we learned from our mistake. Let's get it in the right spot. Okay, that gets us higher. And then, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're testing it out finally. Let's run back over here. We should have a few more stone in here. We do, 43 now. It was a little bit lower. So it's working. So now it's just time to go back to the wool farm and get those paths worked out. And for that, we need some more wood to make signs. Am I really out of wood? I moved everything to the sorting station. I guess that means we probably are out of wood. Let's just take a peek here a little bit more. I find that really hard to believe. I guess we need to go get some wood. Let's go do that. Here we go. All right, so this has been the area that I've been really kind of chopping trees down. So we're gonna get a little bit of wood, just enough to get those signs going. After that, we'll get the signs put down so that we can then move the water sources or the water streams all the way to the bubble elevator, and that'll get this process like completely done. So what we need here, let's see. Let's do a water stream like that, see how far it goes. and then we'll put another one there, but we need a sign first. So we need to, we need to put the sign first, silly. So we'll put the sign there, and then the water stream, get it going as far as it will go. And then the next sign. All right. And then, oh, we need more water. All right, so now we're back. We got the water, we got all the streams set up. We're gonna test it out. Throw a couple of these down. And there's 9 of them, so they should go all the way in. And sneak under here. Okay, they stopped. We need some packed ice. We need some packed ice. So let's go do that. We're flying out here. I thought it was pretty close by, but it appears that it's not. Oh. Ooh, let's stay away from that. That could be a future project, though. I would not mind some prismarine and things. Look at this. Okay, we got a boat. Okay, let's go down here. Let's see what we got. Man, we're getting sidetracked. A little sidetracked. There's the chest. Ooh, that's not bad. Some good iron here, and let's do this a little quicker. Let's get this gold. That's not fast enough. We'll have to come back. Oh. Yep, let's get out of here. We have to come back. We'll get more. We'll get more. Okay, back down. All right, so we're still looking for this ice. I thought it was closer to the house. Apparently it is not. It's not as close. Not as close as I thought, but look at what is going on here. This is another project we could do. We're gonna land up here. We got the debugging on so we can capture some of these locations for later on. But I'm gonna sneak in here. They don't seem to notice me, and well, we're geared up to be able to handle it either way, but let's just, sneak down here, see what they got. Nothing too great. We'll take these bottles though. Take those with us, and let's, oh, that guy's aware of us. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. All right, so I remembered. I went the wrong way. We need to go over the mountain this direction, and ice is not very far away from the house. I think it's this way. I think it's this way. Yeah, just over yonder. I promise. I promise. I think I promise. All right, Elytra's okay. We're gonna go on an adventure here, and there it is. Okay, so we're gonna get a couple stacks here of packed ice and take it back with us, and that should set us up for a while at least. Let's get these taken care of. And what do we not want in our inventory? Let's see. Oh, we have shulker boxes. Let's just pull the shulker box out and we can populate that thing or fill that thing with some of this junk, and that'll free us up to be able to get a couple stacks of the packed ice and then get on with the project. There we go. Shouldn't take too long. Love it. What a great sound. All right, so we're back over here. We need to knock out these blocks and replace them with some packed ice. And that should get these streams all set up to be able to get all the wool into the sorting station. And we should just have one more to do right here. I don't want to get sucked up there. Start that. All right. There we go. On out of the door up to the sorting area. I did not notice these creatures. What could happen? So now we're back to see if all of our wool is coming in here. So we'll come over here. We should be able to check back here. Yes, it is. Okay, so that should, if we check, okay, it's not moving. What is, oh my goodness. Nothing really broke though. All right, so now we're doing some final decorating of the room here. Very inefficiently though. Let's sleep. All right, this is a lot quicker. Going this direction's a lot quicker. We put all of the logs up and now we're stripping them. And again, we're just kind of decorating the inside of here. We'll show you the final product when we get done. Here we're putting some upside down stairs so that the chest can still open. I think that turns out to be a nice little add of depth. And here where we're gonna put these bricks, but we're gonna put the walls instead. Again, that adds a little bit more depth as you see, and there's a brick up there. So we got some completions to do. We gotta finish this entire area, decorate the floor, finish the ceiling. And here we are with that final, show off, the reveal. It looks pretty nice. Like I said, this is a Tango Tech design originally, and we changed it up a little bit. Those of you that follow Hermitcraft probably recognize this entrance from last season. But yeah, it turned out pretty cool. I really was inspired by it, and I wanted to kind of mimic it, but give it my own spin like we did on the inside. I think it turned out sweet. This is not going to be enough storage though. Back here we have our little our chest for our input chest. That's the word, input chest. So that should be there, and we can put all the things that we don't really need that we know is sorted in here. We don't have overflow yet, so I got to work on that. We're gonna build probably underneath. We'll extend this later on. I think it's like 16, that's 32 plus 7, 39 stations. So we got a good amount in there. Let's fly away and kind of take a look at the overall view of it. I think it looks great. It added a lot to the village, in my opinion. I really like the way we broke into the cave. It was a perfect spot for doing that, or broke into the mountain. I think it turned out amazing. Let's fly back this direction so we can get the other view of it. We'll fly down here. Those buildings are looking nice. We're about to build a bunch in that area. I got so many cool plans going on. But let's turn back around and fly on in. Yeah, look at that. It looks like it belongs there. Sweet. Love it. And I'll catch you on the next episode of Socksway Up Plays Minecraft.